Alright guys, so I'm out here at this beaver job I made a video on already. We got the dam behind me. I'm gonna try to make my way over to a good spot that I find to make a caster mount set. Got a pretty squishy bottom here, everything's all silted in, but looking around here, almost looks like there's a yeah, okay, well, there's a muskrat den, bank den anyway. So I'll have to come back and do something about that when I've got my traps. I've got TS-85s, 1.5s, and dog proofs right now. This looks like about a good a spot as any. Now for Mr. TS-85. Slide that up the drowning rod. Alright, so I got my TS-85 there. I'm not going to worry about setting that. I'm going to make a spot for him to come into when they're swimming up. I'm going to dig out a patch here and get back with you guys. Alright, so now that I got a kind of a little spot dug out where I can put my trap and where I can stand, I'll go ahead and set the TS-85. Have that good there. Then I will come in here, start making the actual caster mound itself. So I'm going to put it kind of a little high up here on the bank. Get rid of some of this grass so they can see it real good and it'll look all flashy. Put quite a bit of mud on there. Okay. Now right in here is where I'm going to put that TS-85. Make sure that I got it bedded pretty good. Nice and solid anyhow. Okay. Now, got my rod going down real good. Let's get this puppy staked. There it is. I want to make sure that we have everything clear of this drowning lock, so when it decides to go down, nothing's going to catch it up. Yeah, it's free as a bird there. So next thing we'll do, pull this stuff up here, make it less inviting for him to come up there. Grab ourselves a stick and some of our beaver caster. some that leaked out over the side there. Put that right there. Put the beaver caster back in my pouch. I'll use some guiding I just came across here. There we go. Maybe something like that. Yeah, I'm gonna make sure that TS-85 is sitting there good still. Toss my hammer up there. I'm gonna work on standing back up and not falling in the water now. So, TS-85 set, caster mounts made, caster mounts baited, lured I guess, and the rod is shoved in real good, so yeah, looking pretty good. Let's work on the next one. Alright, so made it back up to the truck. Let's grab ourselves another drowning rod. Another T-bar stake. Another TS-85. Yeah, paying attention on that, still pretty good. It still works fine. Let's put our TS-85 on the drowning rod. And as I was coming up to get this other trap to make another caster mount, I found a spot that I can make a blind set with the TS-85 on one of their trails that I think I'm gonna do it that way. Grab a T-bar stake. Just do that, put that over my shoulder, and spare you guys the embarrassment of watching me try to get down here with my waders on, so I'll catch you when I get down there. Well, yeah, just biffed it. So as I was coming down that trail right there, the ground gave way right here, because I think I stepped in an old trail or something like that. Haven't even gotten up, but glad I cut the video on that one. Yeah, holy cow, I was sliding down this trail here, and I went to go stand back up and put my feet right here, and as soon as I did, which I should have known, I didn't know it went in there that deep, but yeah, the ground just gave way. So I guess that's Mother Nature telling me I need to go on a diet, but I'm gonna get everything all situated again, and then you'll see me when I'm back in the water. All right, so I'm back here in the water trying to brave the muck, and holy tamale, it's not making it easy to walk, I can tell you that. So I'm here just over belly button height in the water. I'll try to sneak in over here on the opposite side. Have the caster mount set there. Gonna put a blind set in right here, and probably catch a coon, but nevertheless we're out here to catch furs. So all right, let's get up here, which, oh, I don't know, it might turn itself into a caster mount set by the time we're over with, who knows. All right, so I got it kind of looking halfway the way I want it to look. Let's get ourselves a stick here. Reach in my pouch, pull this up some more. Beaver caster. Just put a little bit of that down there. And some beaver caster right there. some weeds pulled in so they go right over that trap. And yep, it's set pretty good right there. Drowner's good, it's staked. And I'll catch you guys when I'm out of here. Alright, so here's something interesting. I got my caster mound there, other caster mound right back there. And as I came across here to grab my hammer that I threw up on the bank over here, and I was trying to get up the bank right here, where my foot's at, right here is one massive bank den entry. So I just found their bank den. I'm pretty sure if that's not a muskrat, it's really big. So I might have to bring a 330 back the next time I come to set traps, as well as some muskrat traps to put over here on the dam. So yeah, glad I found that by accident. But I'll get up out of here and we'll go set some other stuff. All right, so from up here, bird's eye view up on the bank, you got den entrance here, caster mound there, TS85, caster mound there, TS85. Probably be bringing back at least 1 or 2 330s for dealing with this bank entrance to their den, is what I'm assuming that is. Either that or it's a really big muskrat den, bank den, and I'll end up missing that guy in a 330, but I'd rather miss a muskrat in a 330 than not catch a beaver. So I'll come back and set it, but I think I'm gonna probably go down here and try to set a couple of dog proofs to see if I can't keep some of the raccoons from coming down on these trails here and ending up at the end of my slide rod. So I'll catch you guys when I'm doing that. All right, so I got up here, got my dog proofs, got the stakes, got the dog proofs baited, got my coon lure. What I'm thinking here is I'll probably put a dog proof here, a dog proof right over there, and then some over there by the woods, because I think the raccoons are probably going to be running this side over. If we get a raccoon in that, I mean, it's not the end of the world. I'm not wanting to cross this creek again, so we'll put them out and get after it. All right, so the dog proof that I've got set over here next to the woods looks to be on the intersection of a couple of pretty good trails, it looks like. I'm gonna give them a shot of the caught red-handed. Just like that, turn around. And those beavers are doing damage. Quite a bit of it, actually. Come over here. And finally, this one. Close that up. Now I think we're going to go to the river and try to reset some of them from earlier today. All right, guys. So I made it back out here on the river after church, and after setting those beaver traps, I didn't have time to reset everything this morning after making the catches before I had to get to church, so I'm gonna do it now. All right, this is the one that I had set that was just the caught red-handed in this PVC pipe, which is pretty near out now, which I'm probably going to do something a little bit different here. I'll probably use my dirt hole auger to punch something back in the bank there, because that's not going to stay there. First thing I'll do is grab my pliers, try to get this trap off and wash it a little bit. All right, so trap's off. I'll leave the quick link there. Use the side of the boat to get down here. I'm probably gonna sink in the mud a bunch, but oh, It's not as soft as what I thought it was gonna be. Clean this thing up. All right, I'll clean this thing up for you guys, and then when I'm done with that, I'll go back up there and we can remake the set. All right, guys, so I'm back over here at the set. I'm gonna put the trap in. Yeah, that's tight there. Go ahead and set this no BS 1.5. This thing's got some pretty strong springs. I'm happy with these guys. Dig out the bed that I had there that raccoon mangled. Plaster some of that mud back up there. Myself a nice little pocket there, make it look worked. Place my trap. Right in there. Pretty good. That's good enough for the raccoons I'm catching. Okay, somewhat of a flat pan there. Let's grab some of this stuff here to hide it. Nothing special. Don't want any big leaves or anything like that, or big twigs. I mean, big leaves don't really matter. Let's put some of these guys up in here as well. Give them a little bit of a guide stick I was trying to. Up here, grab that, use that as a guide stick. Another little guide stick there. Not too terrible. Do something like that so they can't come from the top. I don't know. There. Makes me feel better. One more stick always makes you feel better. All right, then grab the bait here. I know I just caught red-handed the last time, but I'm gonna use some bank runner back in this hole this go around. Stir it up a little bit. Not that much. Just a little bit. Smear that there. I'll tell you what. We'll take this chunk of wood there. Plaster it there. Push it back there in the hole and give it a smack to clear that spoon off. Doesn't look too terrible bad. Stick the spoon back in there. Let's close this up. You gotta love how filthy your hands get when you do this stuff. I hate wearing gloves though, so until it gets super cold. I'm a no glove guy. But that's the first set I'm gonna remake, or remade anyhow. Stick that PVC pipe back in there, wash it off, reuse it again later on down the road. So catch you guys at the next set. All right, guys, made it here to the next set location on the river. This one still looks halfway decent. Let's see here, I'll do something like that instead. Still got bank runner in it. I'll leave that one alone for another night, see if it produces. Need to come over here and do the same thing I did with the other one and clean this trap up. So I'll do that and get back with you guys. All right, guys, got the trap cleaned up as good as it's gonna get. Let's reattach it and remake the set. Hook it on the anchor. It's not going anywhere. Yeah. Good enough for me. See some of that nice dirt there. I say dirt, it's more like muck, but make sure it's not gonna move a whole lot when something comes in here checking this out. Gotta rebait it. Throw some bank runner in this hole as well. Small spoon. Do a little bit of it on the side there. Get them interested. And let's go up here, grab some leaves, just the loose ones that have already come down. And they're in the mud so they can't go away. Do one of those as well. Ain't gonna hurt anything. Collar good right there. Put that chain down in there. They're not going to bother that. Move on to the next one. All right, guys, so got here to the next set location. I'm going to put a TS-85 out. Dug a small little trench back into the bank there, and I'm going to try to turn it into like a pocket slash caster mount set. Just give them an area that they have to go in to check it out. But found a spot here that had some beaver sign next to a couple of log jams, and I'm gonna put this TS-85 out, and hopefully here within the next couple of days, even tomorrow, hopefully we will have something. There's an otter sign here too, which is kind of cool, but make sure that that's solid right down there. Let's grab that T-stake. That's pretty hard there. Dang. You always got to make sure that that drowner slide, that drowner lock will go down fine, and it will. Looking good there. I'm going to check on it going a little deeper here because there's a lot of stuff in the water. Oh yeah, that's fine. Good to me. Oh, I'm getting tired. Haven't done a whole lot today, but I've been doing a lot today. If you know what I mean there. Put some caster on this guy here. And set it up like that. Take a little bit of it. Right back there. There's that caster set. So I think that's going to be it for me today, but I'll check in with you guys tomorrow and you'll ride along with me. I think I'm going to take my my 2-year-old son with me to check because he's been wanting to do that all year and he hasn't been able to. So tight chains.